Lot's captivity and rescue. Genesis 14. In the days of the king Apraphel of Sinar, the king of Arkoch of Ilskar, the king of Shadaromer of Elam, and the king of Tidam of Goim. These kings made war with the king of Bareh of Sodom, and king of Birsha of Goroma, king of Sheba of Ada, and king of Sheber of Beloy, and the king of Bela, that is Zoar. And these joined forces in the valley of Siddim, that is the Dead Sea. 12 years that they have served Chedorlaomer, but in the 13th year they rebelled. In the 14th year, Chedorlaomer and the king who were with him came and subdued Rephair in Ashethor, and in Zumer in Ham, and in the Emer in the Shekirath, and Hithoris in the hill country of Sher as far as Elphar, on the edge of the wilderness. Then they turned back and came to Enfath, this is Kadesh, and subdued all the countries of Almachites, and all the Amrotis who lived in Hazorimar. Then the Lord of king of Sodom, the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Addah, the king of Zobai, and the king of Bela, that is Zor, went out, and they joined the battle in the valley of Siddim, and with the king of Sidoram of Elam, king of Tidal of Kidom, the king of Amraphel of Shinar, king of Aroch of Elasar, 4 kings against 5. Now the valley of Siddim was full of bituous pits, and as the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, some fell into them, and the rest fled to the hill country. So the enemy took all the goats of Sodom and Gomorrah and all their provisions, and went their way. They also took Lot, the son of Abram brother, who lived in Sodom, and his good, and departed. Then one who had escaped from there and came told to Abram the Hebrew, who was living by the oaks of Mamre, the Amorite brother of Eshcol and Aner. These are the alliance of Abram. When Abram heard his nephew has been taken captive, he led forth his trained men, born to his house, 318 of them, and went in pursuit as far as Dan. He divided his forces against them by night. He and his servants had routed them and pursued them to Habor, north and Damascus. Then he brought back all the goods, and also brought back his nephew Lot with his goods, and the women and the people. Abram blessed by Melchizedek. After his return from the defeat of Chedorim and the kings who went with him, the king of Sodom, he went out to meet him at the valley of Sawel. This is the king of valley. He met King Mesgilek, and Salem brought out bread and wine. He was priest of the God of the Most High. He blessed him and said, Abram be blessed by God the Most High, maker of heaven and earth, and blessed be the God Most High, who has delivered you and your enemies into your hand. And Abram gave him 1/10 of everything. Then the king of Sodom said to Abram, Give me persons, but take goods for yourselves. But Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have sworn to the Lord, God of Most High, makers of heavens and earth, that I would not take a thread of the sandal thong or anything that is yours, so that you might not say, I have made Abram rich. I will not take anything but what the young men have eaten, and the share of men who went with me, Aner, Eshol, and Mamre. Let them take their share.